Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. God is great, always in always. So President Donald Trump, Billy Big Bollocks, left the G7 summit early and cited the rising tension between Iran and Israel as the reason why. And then he told the people of Tehran to evacuate immediately. And then this morning he said he's looking for a more permanent solution. So there's two ways to look at this, right? There's good and there's bad, right? So it depends on how you look at things. Glass half full, glass half empty, okay? Yes, the bad news is that if we do get drawn into a WW3, a conflict between Iran and Israel, which right now seems more likely than not, okay? And I don't know what those percentages are, right? 70-30, 60-40. Maybe it's only a 55% chance or a 60% chance that we do get drawn into a conflict with the conflict with Israel and Iran. Because as I said yesterday in my video, war is good for business, and Billy Big Bollocks doesn't have a fucking clue what he's doing. So here's where I'm at with it. The bad news is it'll be the end of the American empire, right? That's the truth. I don't ever agree with Tucker Carlson. I think he's a fucking moron. I think he's one of the biggest donkeys out there, but I agree with him on that. I do. I think it'll be the end of the American empire if we are sucked into a war between Iran and Israel. But glass half full, the positive side of it is President Donald Trump his presidency will be fucking over, right? His presidency will be fucking over. So it depends just on how you look at it, right? And I think this all goes back to what I said yesterday about war being good for business, right? America right now is a steaming pile of shit, right? It's a dumpster fire, right? And what is the one thing that is good for business? War, right? That's the truth. Except if the United States, President Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and his administration, this government,